I was in another class, guys. I was in the class that I have tomorrow. I have many classes, so I got confused and I entered the class that I have tomorrow. But now we are fine, okay? I always make a mistake. You know, it's okay. I was in this class, in the class that I have tomorrow, and I didn't have any students, and it is tomorrow at 10 a.m. Okay, but now we're fine, guys. How are you today? Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
I'm really tired. And you?
I am fine. I am fine. I went to bed early last night,
Mm,
so I feel okay. And you guys, how are you, Pato?
Fine, miss. And you?
I am fine, thank you.
It's very cold today.
Is it cold there?
Yes.
Not here, not in Santiago. Well, I am not a good example, you know, of a normal person because I am almost 50 years old, so probably it's my menopause. But I feel like, how do you say, flashes, you know, all day. So whew, it's because of my menopause. I think so. I haven't been to the doctor. So I suppose it's because of that reason that I don't feel cold. I never feel cold, and I am wearing summer clothes already. At night it gets cold. Yeah, that's true. At night it gets, you know, colder. Okay. So we are going to start working today. Everybody, how many students do I have here? Let me see. 8 participants. Catita, Marieta Rodrigo. Hello, Felipe. Felipe Rostica. Good
Hi.
morning. Thank you for being here. Please try to turn on your cameras to see your mouth and to see how you pronounce. So I need a lot of participation today. We're going to start working with a new unit, Marieta. Yes, this is the unit of the families. Yes, we are going to talk about families, but with more specific vocabulary. And we are also going to learn some important grammar. Yes. So as we learn, you know, the indirect questions, grammar is specific. Yes, it's not just answering. So in this unit, we're going to learn the specific use of the verbs let, make, help, have, get, want, ask, and tell. We are going to learn vocabulary so much, and you will learn how to use these verbs, and you are going to talk to me about your families, okay? So this is unit number 3. Please, you need your handouts. Do you have your handouts there? Do you have your handouts in your computers or telephones? Because we're going to use them today. Bless you, Marietta. Bless you. Achoo. Bless you. Do you have allergy or is it a cold?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Oop. But thanks.
It's probably just, you know, it's probably just, you know, allergy. Okay, so today we're going to start first of all with vocabulary. Yes, vocabulary about families. Yes, so do you have a small family or a big family, Marieta?
We are just 5, but my uncles and cousins are many. So I think it's a big family.
Uh-huh. Okay, so your extended family is big, but your family is small.
Yes.
Okay, do you know the difference between extended family and unblended family? Do you know the difference?
I can imagine that the blended family is just like parents and siblings, or
You mean the blended or the extended family?
the blended.
Now, the blended family is when you have your children and your new husband has his children and you get together.
Ah, okay.
So your children and my children are family, yes? Your children, our children, and my children. That's a blended family. The extended family is what you talk about, Marieta, your cousins, your grandparents, your uncles, aunts, grandparents. That's the extended family.
Okay.
So blended could be like los míos, los tuyos, los nuestros. That's blended family. Yeah, no, it's common today. Okay, so your extended family is big, Marieta. Yes?
Yes,
And
miss.
and your neutral family is small? What is your situation?
My what? Sorry.
Your your core family, your mother, your father, and your sisters, the ones that you live with.
So I live alone, but my mother lives in Viña, my father in Serena, my sister in Juan Fernandez, and my brother in Vallenar. So very close.
Everybody's apart.
Yes,
And why do you live alone?
because I was living with my mother in Viña, but then I have to move to Santiago to go to the university. So
Okay, so
I
you
live
live in
alone.
Santiago alone?
With two friends, but no, it's not my family.
Okay, it's not your family, but they are acquaintances.
Yeah.
Okay, so a single parent family is a family that has, only one mother and one father. Yes? Sometimes it's because the father is inexistent or the mother doesn't exist. Or sometimes it's because the mother died or the father died. So that's a single parent family. No mother or father, but only one. Then you have a foster family. A foster family is the family that adopts you, for a short period of time. And then, the children are ready to go into adoption. So a foster family is a family who look after a child, take care after a child for a short period of time because the child has no parents. I don't know if you know Rafael Araneda and Marcela Bacareza. They were foster parents for 2 years with a little boy from Haiti, and now they adopted him. After 2 years, they adopted this little boy, but before they were a foster family. They look after is take care. Then a family man is a man that is very concerned about the family. Yes, this man puts his family first. Some men are family men, some men are nothing. Okay, what are the family ties? The family ties are the bonds, it's the connections with people through blood. You have the same blood, so you talk about family ties. Family ties. The pronunciation here is, Pato, what is the pronunciation here?
Blood.
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 Say this, connections with people through blood. Pato.
Connection with people through blood.
Through blood, yes. Acquaintance, Marietta, are the people you live with. Well, they are roommates, actually. Yes, they are roommates, but they are not close friends. They are just acquaintances. That's conocidos. Yes, here in the definition it says friends, but it's not the same. A friend is closer. An acquaintance is a person that you know only. You know many people, but you're not friends. Okay, we're going to learn some expressions here. The apple doesn't fall from the tree, doesn't fall far from the tree. It means that you have always something from your mother or from your father. Because your personality is made up of genetics and also the environment, right? But you always have some genetics. It means that children are like their parents, are similar. So the expression is, can you tell me, Rodrigo, the expression, the apple doesn't?
The apple doesn't fall from the tree.
One more time.
Sorry, I was having breakfast. Okay, the apple doesn't fall from. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Doesn't fall far.
Fall far from the tree.
Yes, Okay, then we have here like a chip of the old block. It's also, you know, that you're similar to your father, yes, but it's more physically. Yes, it's like identical. Just it's a child is just like one of his parents normally male. It's like in Spanish we say de tal palo tal astilla. Yes? Like a chip of the old block is another expression. This is the one that is like two peas in a pod, is more similar physically, like at the identical. For example, my father and I are like two peas in a pod. Yes, because my father is tall, I am tall. My father, you know, has the same kind of face than me, and we are, you know, very, very similar physically. So almost identical in appearance. It's like two peas in a pod. Peas is arvejas, so two peas in a pod, almost identical. Are you similar to your father or to your mother, Pato, physically?
Physical, no. My father is fat and my mother is very skinny.
So you are in the middle.
Yes, in the middle.
Oh. Does anybody here look like his or her mother or his father physically? That you're almost identical in appearance, like two peas in a pod in the class? Nobody. I would say that I am like my father. Yes, like my father that is alone in Viña. I haven't seen my father since January, guys. He celebrated his birthday last September the 16th. He's 78 years old and he couldn't invite anybody because of the COVID. So he made a barbecue with the janitors from the apartment building. You understand? He made a barbecue and he invited the two janitors. You understand what I'm saying? Invitó a los dos conserjes a un asado a celebrar su cumpleaños. He celebrated his birthday, you know, with two. They say that they are his friends and they have fun, you know, they enjoy, they talk, and they had a barbecue together. Oh, so this is so terrible, guys. I haven't seen my father since January. He's very handsome and tall. And my mother died. Okay, here we have another word. Spouse is the neutral word for husband or wife. Yes? Spouse is the neutral word for husband and wife. It's like children, daughter and son. Yes? Children is daughter and son. Yes? Parents is mother and father. Spouse is husband or wife.
Miss,
Yes?
ay, no sé cómo decirlo en inglés, pero es
Tell
que
me.
el otro día vi una palabra que se refería como a hermanos, como sister and brothers.
Siblings.
Siblings, eso era. No voy a acordar.
Yes, I'm going to write the word in the chat. Siblings. Siblings is the plural for brothers and sisters. Yes. Okay, then we have step parents. Yes, the step parents are the parents that are not your blood, but it's, for example, your mother's new husband. That's a stepmother, a stepfather, like the Cinderella. Cinderella had a really bad stepmother. That's madrastra, stepmother, and step parents is the plural word. Then you have orphan. Orphan is a boy with no mother, no father because they died. A child whose parents are dead. That's an orphan. And then we have the verb to adopt. Yes, adoption. When some families cannot have children, they adopt. Yes, but you need to have a lot of different requirements. It's so difficult to adopt a child, at least in Chile. You need to be younger than 40, I think. You need to have economical stability, which is difficult today. And you need to have an excellent record. No criminal records, of course, and it takes like a year, 2 years to adopt a baby or a child. Paz, can you read the definition of to adopt?
To take someone else's child, no, to take someone else's child else's child into your home and legally become its parent.
That's adopt. Okay. Then we have adolescence. Adolescence is from 13 to 18 years old. Then you have a bachelor. A bachelor is a man who has not been married. It's a man who has never been married. This is a bachelor. And the woman is a spinster. But this has a different connotation because it's an older woman, like older than 30 years old. It's an elderly and married woman. It's like solterona. I don't know why they give the definition. Spinster is solterona and bachelor is soltero. But soltera is bachelorette, and you have the bachelorette party. Bachelorette party is the despedida de soltera. Bachelorette party. So if you want to say soltera, you say bachelorette. Yes, bachelorette, soltera. And despedida soltera is bachelorette party. And for the man is bachelor only. This is for the man who has never been married. But if you want to be more like aggressive with a woman, you say spinster is a woman that is 35, 40 years old and is not married, which is so ridiculous, because if you don't want to get married, it's up to you. Okay, so there you have vocabulary. And now we are going to watch this video, please, about families. And I need you to take notes. Remember, isolated words for you to remember, okay? Here we have different types of families.
Different types of families. A common definition for the word family is a social unit consisting of one or more adults together with the children they care for. A family consists of you and the people who may live with you. In the past, a traditional family would consist of a mom, a dad, and their children. However, society is showing greater diversity among family structures in America. Are all families around the world the same? No! Most American household families are now non-traditional when compared to the traditional definition of what a family is. Let's take a look at all the different family structures we see in society today. You may see people who live together under the same roof, love each other, fight together, and make up, laugh and cry together, as well as work and play together. This is a family. Some families have a mom and a dad. Single-parent families may only have one mom or one dad. Some families have two moms. Some families have two dads. When two different families come together, this is called a blended family. Blended families may have a stepmom, a stepdad, or even step-siblings. Also, to be a family, not all family members need to be the same race. There are some members in a family where they might not have the same skin color as you. This is called an interracial family.
You might have a different family structure compared to others, but does that mean your family loves you any less? No. Love shows no age. Some families have very old members and some have very young members. Families share good times and bad times. It does not matter what kind of family structure you have. Children need to understand that all families come in different forms because what makes a family is the love that is given and provided, not some checklist on what other families look like. To me, family means to feel secure, to have someone you can count on, and someone who shares your problems. But it also means to have respect for others and love for one another. Does having a different family structure compared to others mean that you can't do the same activities that other families do? No. What are some activities that families do together? All kinds of families come together for holidays, birthdays, weddings, and sometimes just to hang out. All kinds of families can read together and play in the park too. It is important to remember that family isn't just bonded by blood. It is the people in your life who want you in theirs, the ones who accept you for who you are, the ones who would do anything to see you smile, and who you love no matter what.
Okay, that's enough. Could you get any information from the video? The video is so fast, but her English is clear, I think. So what did you write, Felipe?
I wrote.
Felipe Sepúlveda.
Okay.
Sorry, miss.
I write. One moment. The girls speak about a blended family with a step mom, step parents, step siblings, and other kind
But
of
first of all, what did you say at the beginning?
the blended family.
No, before that. I wrote.
Step mothers and step parents.
Step parents.
Step parents, the step mother, step father, and step sibling.
And then you heard blended family, and then what else did you hear?
Mm-hmm.
What else did you hear after blended family?
That works.
No, but tell me the rest. All the words that you said at the beginning. Blended family, then you said what? What else? Repite lo que me dijiste anteriormente.
Es que no me acuerdo.
But you didn't write them?
Yes, but the only word.
You only wrote one word?
Yes.
Okay. You only wrote one word. Now I understand. Okay. Nico, what did you write? Did you take any notes? I can't hear you.
Now you can hear me? Okay. I wrote about single parents family, interracial family,
Very good. Interracial. Good point. Interracial.
Some families have all members. The family is when you have uh, some you can count.
Someone you can count on. Yes. Yes.
And that was.
Okay. Did anybody get bonded by blood? Did you get this expression, bonded? I wrote it in the chat. Families are not necessarily, this is what the video says, families are not necessarily bonded by blood. Bonded is joined by blood. Sometimes you can make up your own families with friends and, you know, people that you love. And as Nicolas said, people that respect you and love you. That's essential, respect and love. Yes? Felipe Orostica, did you write anything? Did you take any notes?
Yes, the same than the Nico, the interracial family.
Interracial,
Interracial family. Two parents. Yes.
Okay, and very good. Felipe, what kind of family do you have?
My family?
Do you have a small family?
Sí, a small family, yes. My
small...
father and mother.
And you are an only child?
Yes.
Okay, only child. I am an only child. Repeat after me.
I am an only child.
Good. So your family is a traditional family?
Yes, yes.
It's a traditional family, okay.
Traditional family.
Okay. Matias Calderon, do you have a traditional family or a non-traditional family?
Yes, I have a traditional family.
Why?
Felipe Orestiga. I have my mom, my father, my sister, and my another sister.
Okay. Another sister and another sister. Okay, so you have a traditional family. Who here in the class has a non-traditional family? Does anybody here have a non-traditional family? Because my family is also traditional. My husband and my two children.
I think I have I'm sorry. Dale,
I have a single parents. I don't know if it's a traditional family.
Okay, but you only live with your mother?
Yes, but I see my dad always.
Felipe Sepulveda?
Yes, I think I have a untraditional family, but I have my father live without me and my sister, but I live in the house with my grandfathers in the part of my father. I saw I saw my mother one time for you, but I can see her for 4 years, I think, 3 years.
Okay, so you live with your grandparents on your father's side. You say father's side, and you don't see your mother very often.
Yes, because she lives in Arica.
Okay, So you live with your grandfather and your grandmother, but you don't live with your father.
No, but I saw my father twice per month.
I see my father.
I see my father twice a week.
Twice a month.
Twice a week.
Twice a week. And where does he live?
In Colón, Manquehue.
And does he live with another person? With your stepmother?
Yes. Yes and no, because they aren't married. So they only live together, but
they just live together. Okay. They live together, but they're not married, legally married.
Yes.
Okay, I understand. Thank you for telling me. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, so here we have some conversation. Yes, and I want everybody please to talk. Rodrigo Vildosola, tell me please, in general, how do members of a family support each other?
How do members of a family support each other? Support? What is the meaning of support?
Help.
Like apoyar?
Help.
No.
Yeah, help. Yes, that is support. Yes, but I would like to give you more synonyms. You can say support. Let me give you here, and in the meantime, please think about your answer. So you can say support or help, or you can say assist, or you can also here. So it's important that you use synonyms. Yes.
Support.
Support, yes. So here, in the case of aid and back, you can also say, he backs me up, he supports me, he provides. Okay, so you have here helps, aids, assists as a verb. He holds me up. You can also say he sustains. And also it's a help financially. Yes. He finances, he sponsors, he pays for. So that's necessary. When you prepare your oral videos, please look for synonyms. Yes, to use better words and to use more beautiful words. Yes, because you always use the typical ones. So try to use better words. Okay, so now you have the question, Rodrigo. How?
Yes. How do members of a family support each other? I think it's a personal answer, right? Okay, I think that we all know that always family members are there when we need help, and they can join us when we're complicated about something. For example, when I'm at the university and I'm sad because I didn't understand something, or I'm really worried about something or someone, they always help me and take care of me. So it feels good. They join me. They join me, and I think that's really important. And for example, when
what do you mean by they
someone
join
else
me?
from the family, they join me, like they are with me.
But you don't say they join
can
me.
count with them.
You say they support me.
Okay, they support me.
Okay.
And they know they can count with me when
they
they're
can
complicated.
count on me.
You're right.
They can also count on me. Good. Well, it depends on the family. Depends on the family.
Obviously.
You know, some families are not very close.
Yes, it depends of the relationship they have. Of the structure of the family. It
Of
depends.
course,
But that's my
yes.
personal case.
Okay, so you're lucky because they support you. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I know.
Pedro Riveros, how close are you to your extended family? How close are you?
Oh, sorry.
You have cousins, aunts, great grandparents, uncles, or you don't have an extended family?
I don't have an extended family. I have 7 cousins and I think 10 aunts.
But that's
But
a lot.
they live in very parts of Chile.
They live in different places.
In different places of Chile.
Okay, so
we
you're
don't
not
see
close.
often. Yeah.
I am not close then. I understand. Yeah, it's like my family that my mother was an only child, my father was an only child, and the only family that I have are my mother's cousins that live in the United States. But one of them is already dead, so I am not very close. Is pass. What is the perfect number of children a family should have in your opinion, Paz?
In my opinion, maybe could be the perfect number could be 1 for me, but sometimes I think that, ¿cómo lo puedo decir? I don't like have a only child because the problems that he or she have in the future, I don't know, o sea, como por ser hijo único, no sé cómo decirlo, Miss.
Yeah, that they may have problems because he's an only child.
And sometimes I think that the perfect number are 3 because, no, 2, yes. A girl and a boy, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, children are very expensive also, so it depends on your financial issues also.
Because now I don't, ¿cómo le digo?
I am not interested in having children.
Yes, Miss.
Repeat, I am not interested
I am not interested in children.
In having. I know. You are so young. Malcolm, are you there?
Yes, Miss.
How do you define the word home? Is it where you live, where your family lives, or where you grew up?
I think I have an other definition, like where I feel safe. But because I live with my grandmother, or with my grandmother, and now here with my parents, and I think my home is where I feel safe and where the people that I love live.
Yes, I agree with you. And in the video, it says where you feel secure. Yes, you can also use that, where you feel safe or where you feel secure. Yes? Yeah, have you heard the expression, I feel at home?
Yes.
Yes, that expression is when you say, when you have guests at home, you say please feel at home. Please feel at home. Yes. And I understand, yeah, it's a place where you feel secure, or you feel safe also. It's not the same as a house, you know. House is just the infrastructure. You need to feel love, and I think it's a very great idea and wonderful. For example, Felipe Sepúlveda that lives with his grandparents. Oh, that's the best, you know. They love you, they take care of you, and they are mature enough, so they don't have many problems. And I think that's wonderful to live with grandparents. Wonderful. Okay, guys, so let's go with the use of the verbs. The verbs make, you have here make, let, help, have, get, want, ask, and tell, yes? These verbs, let, make, help, and have, are followed by the object and then the verb. For example, my parents won't let me stay out late. They make me come home before 11. My kids never help me clean the house. And these other verbs, get, want, ask, and tell, are followed by an object and then to. I can get them to clean up. My parents want me to study. I have to ask them to drive. So this is the grammar that you are going to learn in this unit. Before we do the grammar exercises, I want you to learn the word gripe. You know, a gripe is a new word. A gripe is I am not writing. Okay. A gripe is a complaint. This is basically a gripe. It's a new word for you. And here you have the pronunciation.
Gripe. Gripe.
Gripe, it's a complaint. It's a grievance. And I'm going to show you this because there are more examples here. So here you have, if you have a gripe, why don't you tell your boss? Yes, if you have a complaint. I wish Sarah would stop griping. She's so ungrateful. The students are always griping about the amount of homework they receive. Yes, so this is the word gripe. And it's also, you know, a stomach ache here. It's another word that you can use. Okay, so you have here, Bobby's been griping me all day. I've got to get away from him. So that's the word gripe. And let me here. So we are going to use this word. Remember, I was going to say this to you. You can say a complaint. Oh my gosh. A complaint. A complaint, and the verb is to complain. Do you know that? A complaint with a T is a gripe, but the verb is only complain with an N. I always complain. I have a complaint. This is the noun and this is the verb. You understand, guys? Next course is going to be more advanced and you're going to see, you know, the difference between a noun and a verb. And this is a noun and this is a verb. Okay, so what is this gripe? Pedro, read the kids' gripe about their parents, please. My parents?
My parents won't let me use the car. I have to ask them to drive me everywhere. I want to go to drama school, but my parents want me to study law. It's correct? Law? Law?
Law.
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 They are always pressuring me about it. My
Yes,
parents
Pedro,
want
they are always pressuring me about it.
My parents won't let me stay out late. I keep telling them not to worry, but they always make me come home before 11 o'clock. It's so embarrassing.
It's embarrassing, yes, to come home so early. Okay, parents also have gripes about their kids, yes? Alexandra, can you read here? My kids watch.
My kids watch too much TV. I always try to have them do their homework before dinner, but they watch TV instead.
Yes. And my kids never?
My kids never help me clean the house. I can even get them to clean up their own rooms.
Their own rooms, that's right. Okay, what about spouses? Spouses gripe also about each other, yes. My husband, can you please read, Catalina Tapia?
Okay. My husband never lets me have the remote when we're watching TV. It's so irritating. We're always fighting over it. My wife is a backseat driver. She's always telling me to slow down, even though I never go over the speed limit.
Even though, repeat after me, even though.
Okay.
Even though I never go over the speed limit. I really don't believe Chuck because men usually drive very fast. So normally women are always telling husbands to slow down when they drive. Yes, but I don't know. Anyways, there are so many problems, so many complaints, you know, when you're married that this is nothing. My husband never lets me have the remote control when we're watching it. Television is nothing. Okay, so attention here. It says, my parents won't let me use. Yes? My parents want me to study. My parents won't let me stay out late. So, Rob's parents, please, everybody's participation. Open your microphones. Rob's parents don't want him use the car. Don't want him use the car. Okay, you can check here. You can check that want. You have let, make, help, and have are only followed by the verb. But when you have here get, want, ask, and tell, they are followed by to. To clean, to study. My parents won't let me. This is followed by the object. What are the objects? Me, you, him, her, us, or them, or it. And then the verb. In this case, my parents or Rob's parents don't want him to
use
the car. Number 2, please. Luis' parents
only stay.
Made him stay. Only stay because it's make followed by the verb. Yes, Paz. Make him stay. Paulo can get his kids their homework. Paulo. can get his kids do
Do?
or to do, Felipe? Felipe Oroztica. Do or to do their
To do.
homework?
To do.
Okay, let's check. Get is followed by to. Yes, Felipe, to do. Paulo can get his kids to do their homework.
To do their
Okay,
homework.
John's kids won't help her, please. John's kids won't help her.
Clean the house.
Clean the house. Okay, help. A ver, ojo, el help se usa con to o sin to, pero acá aparece sin to, pero yo lo he visto con to también, así que ahí hay una excepción, ¿ok? Ok. Chuck's wife always tells him. Chuck's wife always tells him.
To slow down.
To slow down, because tell.
Slow down.
To slow down. Tell is followed by to. Yes. Okay, so I want you to complete these sentences, please. When I was a kid, my parents never let me to school by myself. Let is here, so you only use a verb. My parents never let me
Get.
Go.
Go.
go or get or walk. Number 2, please. Made me. My parents, so no to here.
Wake up.
Made me.
Wake up.
Made me go to sleep.
Go to bed.
Yes, go to. Yes.
Why are you changing the verbs, guys? You're telling
I
me
don't know.
wake up and sleep. My parents made me go to bed. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Number 3, please. Number 3. Everybody's participation. Guys, you are not. Okay. How many students do I have here that are with the cameras on today? Thank you, Nico Paz, Marieta, Pedro, Pepato, Felipe Oroztica. Chicos, les digo que nos queda hasta enero, así que por favor pónganse las pilas, despierten, levántense y movámonos nuestros cuerpos, ¿ok? Please. You have to wake up, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, number 3. My mother
to eat.
Get me. Very good, because get is followed by to. My mother couldn't get me to eat any vegetables. Excellent. Number 4, my sister.
Use.
Let me use.
Use.
Let me use. Yes. My parents.
Miss?
Yes?
Sorry. In the third case, could had it been my mother didn't let me get any vegetables?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
But that would be terrible. That would be terrible that your mother didn't let you. Imagine. No, that's not possible.
But what is the meaning of couldn't get me? What was the answer?
Couldn't get me to eat. Couldn't get me to eat any vegetables. She couldn't make me do it.
Ah, okay. Okay, so she wanted her to eat them?
Yes, absolutely, but I didn't want to.
Okay.
I was the one that I didn't eat vegetables. Yes.
Thanks.
Number 5, my parents want me
to stay.
To stay more time or to spend. Yes or no? You can also say to spend more time with them. Number 6.
To do more exercise.
Yes, to do, because tell is followed by to. Thank you. Number 7. I always have my husband.
Do.
Make.
Make.
Or prepare or fix breakfast. I always have my husband, not to. I always have my husband make or prepare breakfast. Number 8.
Clean, to clean up.
Help. Okay. We are going to follow this. We are going to follow this grammatical structure, okay? I think kids should help their parents clean because help, clean. Yes, but I have to be honest, and I have heard, I think kids should help their parents to clean the house too.
Miss,
Yeah.
In the right of the page.
Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. Yeah. You can also say, for example, help me to do something. Yes. ¿Ven? ¿Ven que yo no les miento? Okay, yes, I hadn't seen this information here. Yes, I hadn't seen this information here, but it's true. It's true, guys. So I recommend please that you, okay, I recommend that you do something like this. For example, let, make, help, and have, no, to. Yes? And to use the beginning of each verb, you have get, want, ask, and tell. To, you have to use to with the verb. So in that way, you can remember the verbs because it's really specific. It's let, no, me equivoqué, number. The first one is not L-E, is L-M. L-M-H-H is without to. Let, make, help, have. Yes? And the other one is get, want, ask, and tell with to. So in that way, you can remember when to use them, okay? Okay, guys. I'm gonna give you this exercise as homework. It's very short. Do it online, please, because you are more students, so I spend more time speaking to you. So this exercise here, guys, will be homework for this class, okay? You just do it online, okay? You don't have to write anything, but we will see it together next class, okay? So here you have, the link is there in the course plan, yes? But I'm going to write the link. I'm going to write the link in the chat too if you don't have it, okay? Yes, that's the link. So you have to read here the examples, and it says, my father, it says, won't let me stay out late. My parents make me do, yes. And then you have more examples here, and then you have let him is to give permission. Make him is to have like an obligation. I have him is to do the action of that person. And get him is to persuade. Yes? For example, I always get my kids to do their homework. So you can do this practice and check when here you press done, okay? Please, can you do that exercise, please? For next, how about Monday is a holiday? When do we have classes again?
Friday.
On Friday. Perfect. Okay, Friday, for Friday. Yes, because Monday is a holiday. Yes. Okay, so please do that for me, and we will check together, okay? And we will continue practicing next class. Yes, it's really specific, guys. We are learning more specific grammar. So, as you know, we learn the indirect questions. Are you attending the assistantships?
Yes, miss.
Try
At least
to.
me, yes.
Yes, please try, you know, because attendance is really necessary. And now that is the end of the year, many students are stressed and tired, and I understand. And it's also a difficult year, and we also have the plebiscite coming, which is going to be also very stressing for everybody. But I am worried because some students, you know, from this class are not attending classes, and in the test, they didn't have a good, you know, development. And now, you know, they are asking me why you use the indirect question in this way or in another way. So if you cannot attend classes, please see the recordings. Yes? See the recordings, study by yourselves, but please make an effort because we still have October, November, and December. We have 3 more months to finish this process, and it's a lot. So please make an effort to attend classes, to go to have the assistantship with Sebastiano Ana, yes, because they really help. Yes, assistantships help, classes help. It's impossible to understand, you know, the indirect questions if you are not in classes. How do you know that instead of saying, I would, can you tell me what time the bus comes? And if you in the test you say, can you tell me what time does the bus come? And you ask me, you know, why you don't have to use does? Well, because we saw that in classes, you know, that you omit the auxiliary and you conjugate the verb. So if you're not attending classes, please, I cannot help you, because you have the option of attending classes and also seeing the recordings in YouTube. I upload the classes every day, yes? So please make the last effort, do that exercise for me for next class, and we will continue, yes? Yes?
Okay, miss.
Yes.
Okay, miss.
Thank you,
Yes,
thank
miss.
you. Have a good day and see you on Friday.
You
See
too,
you.
miss.
Bye.
Have an excellent day.
Bye, miss.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
miss.
Bye.